Hello everyone, and welcome back, assuming that you are a previous viewer, or welcome to, if you are a new viewer, a new NakaNaide Let's Play. Today we're playing, here, I'll go back if I can. Can I go back? Darkest Dungeon. There is an intro video before this, but I'm not going to waste time throwing that on. But we will watch the intro video here, so we will go ahead and name this. Yeah, as you can tell, this is my second campaign through. Yeah, bleed kinda kinda wasn't very fun to me, my first playthrough. We will name this the Let's Play, and I shall therefore know exactly what it is, and we will start there. Combined total, I think I have about 30 weeks played, but watch the video.
You will arrive along the old road. It winds with a troubling serpent-like suggestion through the corrupted countryside, leading only, I fear, to ever more tenebrous places. There is a sickness in the ancient pitted cobbles of the old road, and on its writhing path you will face viciousness, violence, and perhaps other damnably transcendent terrors.
Sorry about that.
So steel yourself, and remember there can be no bravery without madness.
That was a cute face.
The old road will take you to hell, but in that gaping abyss, we will find our redemption.
Oh, I love redemption. Redemption's wonderful. Alright. Hello, town. Click to continue. Alright, so I'm just going to skip through this as quick as I can, because I've... Get out of here. Because I've done like 2 campaigns, I understand how it works. I just realized that the carriage was crashed right there. The little things in this game, man. Anyways, I'm going to rush through this quickly, like I said. I'll go into some of the basics, because I'm assuming if you're watching this, you either are just a big fan of the series, or curious, you know, what the game's about and want to see actual gameplay. So I will go into how the game is actually played during our first mission. Take all. So I'm going to skip through all the tutorials, so I do apologize for that, for anyone who wants to actually see anything that it's saying.
Leave nothing unchecked.
Leave nothing unchecked. The second game that I have, the one that's actually on there, I almost died in this because I just got terrible RNG luck. Kept missing. It was just terrible. It was kind of sad. None of that's useful, so I'm going to hit him for 11, and I want to get rid of him as quick as I can. Oh good, he resisted, so we'll go ahead and shoot him. Oh, the crit right off the bat. That's wonderful. I'm going to start off with such low stress. I keep wanting to call it sanity because that just makes more sense to me, but it's stress. But he... Oh. Here, I'll show you. Second one. Hover over. Come on. Come on. Come on. Just take my word for it. That says stress. Oh, man. That critical. That's pretty... Yeah, you did. You banished him. You banished him good. Take all. We will open the trapped chest just because... I don't know if not opening that does anything, but there's no point in, in opening it or not opening it, so I always open it. Alright. There's my start. Come on, give me good stuff. We got Second Wind and Wheeled Scoundrel. Though I don't think I start in the wheel. I think I start in I don't remember where I started. Either way, returning to town. So, you got a little activity log. It basically tells you what's been going on. Every time you go into a dungeon, a week passes. As you can see, I haven't done any of the goals yet. I've been avoiding doing those until I got to recording. So I'm going to do my very best to not do any of these quest goals. I didn't realize there was roster goals too. I should have scrolled down on that sooner. I'm gonna anyways do my very best not to do any of those off of camera. We'll see how well I do on that. But we will head in here and grab, get out of here, our Plague Doctor and our, what are you called? Vestal. That's right.
All will find
And I
their way
always
to
upgrade
us
this
now that the
twice,
road is
so when I
clear.
come back, if they're all stressed to hell, I at least have 4 people to go into a dungeon with. And then we'll do that to get rid of the
Most will end up here, covered in the poisoned earth,
ruins. That's what we started.
awaiting
So we will
merciful
do the
oblivion.
ruins mission first. And I
A
am going
mecca
to
of madness and
take
morbidity.
everyone in.
Your work
Oh, not
begins.
you. What abilities do you have again? Incision, binding gas, plague, and noxious gas. So, yeah, you are exactly where I want you. And then, what is it that you can't use from the 4th position? Illumination, which I don't care about. It's basically freaking worthless. Provision,
The cost of preparedness,
get out of here.
measured now in gold,
I'm going to risk it with only
later
4 food and
in
4
blood.
torches, and we will take a single shovel. Always gotta take a shovel on you. Admittedly, this is the ruins. I'm usually in the Weald. Oh, that was interesting that it mini-sized me there for a second.
The
I'm
fiends must
usually
be
in the
driven
Weald.
back. And what better place to begin
Oh boy.
than the seat
4
of
food is
our
not gonna be
noble
enough.
line?
Okay. Well, I need to complete 100% of room battles. I can either... No, I'm not gonna risk it. We'll go this path first. Alright. Right off the bat with the trap, but good dodge on his part. Alright. Give me some food. I need food. Oh. He got stressed out. The sack was empty and he really wanted it. Alright. So here we are right into our first battle, and we get surprised, which is not a good thing. That, however, is a good thing. That'll push her back, and at least put us in a semi where I want to be positioning. I believe, do you have... No, you have Open Vein, not the other one. So, I can either get rid of her first, or start for the Bone Obelisk, because they do a lot of damage. Or I can go for the more assured... Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to hit him. I'm not even going to bother healing yet. Instead, I'm going to... We're just going to finish him off. Ah, of course it's a crit. And who's next? Rend of the Old God. So this can cause a bleed chance. Good dodge, good dodge. Off to a good start. Yeah, see what I mean? 6 damage. That's a lot of damage at this point in the game. I think... Everyone can attack. I'm not going to worry about moving him back for now. I'm going to start trying to work. How much damage does this do again? 2 to 3 with the 3. No, I'm just going to go for the actual heavy damage. And I want you to finish her off if possible. Not possible, apparently. Stressful incantation. I can deal with that. And can you finish her off now? No, you cannot, because you can't hit a thing. Can't complain too much, though. I have been getting pretty darn lucky so far. I just wish he would stop hitting, because that's pretty brutal. 4. She got the bleed, but it's not going to be enough to kill her. I think I'm going to finish her off with a self-heal to give her some more health. And now, start working on killing the scary guys. Hopefully he resists the bleed. Nope, so there's her first bleed, but that's alright. Bayonet jab. See, now he can't shoot anymore. It's almost more worth it to have gone after him. A little too late now, though.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
And we'll finish this battle off, starting off this dungeon pretty good. Pretty well, I should say. Grammar and all that. There we are, and got quite a bit for that. She dropped the light down to dim, so we got some little bit of bonus treasure there.
Laden with loot, are often low on supplies.
And this needs a key, right? Yeah, it's locked. I do not have a key. I did not bring one with me, and I'm not going to scout, so I'm going to have to continue forward. Never, ever touch those things. They always just are bad to me. They never love me. Yeah, okay.
Ancient traps lie in wait, unsprung and thirsting for blood.
So we'll head into this room and see what we've got. No fight, so we'll head back. And you know what? We're early enough in this dungeon, I kind of almost want to risk it. We will... Knowledge within forever changes the hero. She got Amateur armorsmith. That is acceptable. I'm okay with this. Um, Especially because all I'll ever really give her is armor. I usually don't upgrade their weapons. That being said, I'm also not very late into the game, so that could change depending on how far into the game I am. And now we are out of food, so I'm hoping when we get to this one, it'll scout for me. Before we go into this room, I'm gonna light it up and get that bonus to scout chance. So anyways, I said I would explain some of the mechanics. So basically, as you can see, you've got these, well, these little circles. You got red circles there, and then yellow circles right down there. Those are referring to the position in the party in which you can use or hit at the enemy. Other than that, everything's pretty basic. You should be able to figure it out pretty easily. If I think of anything else, I'll bring it up. But I'm gonna try and go for the double kill here on those guys with the AOE's. And I kind of want to work on getting them down. Good dodge, good dodge. Alright. If we get lucky, we kill both of them. Perfect. So now he can't use his bayonet thing anymore. And I think I'm going to plague him. He resisted it, so no, I'm not. Alright. 20 of 33. You're alright on health. You'll look low, but you've actually got quite a bit of health.
This expedition at least
A lot of gold.
Success.
So we will continue forward. These things are always locked, and this is why we bring shovels.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
We shall light a torch, go in here. Please scout for me so I know if I have to go up there. Not gonna be that nice. Alright, we will move to this room. I will save my torches and come back to that. And I will risk it again. A map is found in the volumes. Scouting. Didn't tell me what is in any of the rooms, it just told me what was in the paths, and that might not even be everything that is on the paths. It is not. So we got some maggots. They're pretty weak in the health department. I'm gonna go ahead and blinding gas him just because they stun, so I want to try and... Never mind. Probably should have healed with her. Because of that. Gotta love them crits. Especially against enemies that don't really matter. Alright, let us continue forward. So yeah, we do have a fight here. Alright. Let's see where we'll start off with. I want to... kind of want to get rid of her as fast as I can. Perfect! I'm loving these crits. Just don't let the enemy start critting. We will heal him this time. Start getting his health back up. He's not in dire straits or anything, but it's always nice to keep your health as topped off as you can, since you can't heal out of combat. Good, good. Resisting the bleed. How much do you do again? 4 to 7. I think I'm gonna hit him. Good, got the 7 damage. Okay, that hits. Only 2 damage, not a big deal. That means that I can do the Zealous Accusation and guaranteed kill as long as I hit, meaning I can do some more spread out damage. Perfect. Good dodge, good dodge. See, now he doesn't use his powerful attack, he uses the little bayonet jab, so he's not as much of a threat anymore. So I'm going to go ahead and finish him off. And we will Noxious Blast him. And heal you back up a little bit. Good, 5 health, that's the most you can possibly heal for at the moment. And we will smite him, and he's dead next turn because the blight will kill him. He won't even get a chance to. There we are. I do not believe these chests are locked. Oh, there we go. So, we'll open the chest. It's trapped. I did resist it. Now the question is, do I want to continue on where I know there's no fights and I have no food? I do not. I'm going to end the dungeon here while I have great sanity still.
Room by room, hole by hole, we reclaim what is ours.
Okay. Got 3 portraits, 2, what are those again? Deeds, and 4 crests, and a good chunk of gold, plus those. And what do we got going on here? Quick draw. Oh man. Oh man, all positive. That's great. So first round he gets a plus 4 speed, which means he gets to attack faster. Warren's Adventure just means he gets rest resist in the specific dungeon, the Warrens. And Eagle Eye gives her a crit chance bonus, which I would have rather had on probably Dismos here. But that's alright. Can't complain about them getting positive traits instead of negative. So as you can see, here's our log now, saying that these guys went in and vanquished many monsters in the ruins. And these two leveled up to Apprentice Vestal level 1 and Plague Doctor level 1 and Unlocked Tavern and Abbey. So that's how the log works. I will go ahead and no longer really go through that as much. But we will go ahead and get rid of these. I don't need stress release, I just don't like the... Oh yeah, and the caretaker likes to partake in the enjoying of certain activities every single time, which kind of becomes a pain pretty quickly. So what do we got here? We got a bounty hunter. I love me some bounty hunter. Occultists are great. I will take one of them. And what do we got ability-wise? Open Vein, Duelist Advance. You don't really have any abilities that I like. Pistol Shot, Take Aim. See, you don't have the ones that I really want either. Stress Heal, Stress Resist, and that's Experience Vision. I don't know what that actually does. What do you have? Calm. Not great. So neither one of them have great stats. What do you got? You've got Syphilis. I'm going to need to heal that very quickly. I wish I would have known that you had that before I recruited you. I could always get rid of you, but you do have Natural Swing, which I enjoy, so I'm going to cure that Syphilis. Something you don't hear every day. Lurker means that he gets bonus damage when light's low, and he gets Clumsy -5 dodge and Compulsive. I don't know how that affects combat. I don't think I've ever had anyone that has Compulsive, so we'll have to see how that works out. Dodge is a big thing in this game, though, so we'll want to clear that up as soon as we can. As for upgrades, I don't need to worry about any of these yet. I'm going to see how much... Oh, I don't have those unlocked yet, so we can go straight into embarking again. And now we have the ruins open, so we can take a look and see what kind of quests we want to take. We got a medium here. What is this? For Plague Doctor, plus 20 chance to blight skills. That's not the best item in the world, especially not for an explorer. 90% of rooms, those can be very treacherous. What do we got elsewise? So this is the second most gold, which is another medium, and it is a complete 100% of battles. I think I'm going to do this one just because it gives me that extra little item. And I'm not overly concerned about the lower rooms. Kind of... No, we're going to go with this one here. So we're going to take Reynold for sure. I think I'm going to take Dismos, or Demos, how I usually say it in my head. And what abilities do you have? You have exactly the abilities I want, basically. I sometimes like having Uppercut, but never actually seen the Flashbang. What does that do? Shuffles with a chance to stun. We'll worry about those when I can actually switch them. But what I do need to know is how many of these can be used from the third slot. All of them can, so I'm going to put you in the third slot. No. And my healer. What abilities do you have? You have most of the abilities I like. And we'll go to provisioning. This is a medium quest, so food is important here. We will go up to 2 full stacks of food. I want a stack and 4 torches. Take 2 shovels, a key, and a holy water. And I usually only take the holy water because if you come across a shrine, those things are fucking useful as hell. And I do apologize for the language. This is going to be a little bit of a longer episode for the first episode.
Out the halls of your lineage once familiar.
Oh man, explore 90% of the rooms and it's and it looks like this. I mean, I guess the good news is, hold on, how many rooms we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I do have to hit both of these. And then I can skip this little corner one. So let's go to this one first. Now that I've got it all planned out. Sex contents are yours. Free gold. Always love getting free early gold, because that means if I fail and have to run away, I can make back some of the money I lost. He got hit for 8 damage right off the bat. That's brutal.
Lie in wait, unsprung and thirsting for blood.
Okay. So we'll go ahead and move back. I'm going to keep the torches
The way is lit. The path is
bright
clear.
for now.
We require only the strength to follow it.
I didn't check out what camping skills they have too. I probably should have done that. What is this again? Decorative urns holds the ashes of the departed. You can risk it for the biscuit. Nothing inside. Alright. Moving on here. Yeah, already getting hungry again. We're going to keep the light bright early on. I kind of want to get through as much dungeons as I can before I start playing the darkness game. I did bring a key, so I could open this, or I could save it for a chest. I think we're going to risk this. That's why, because these have the wonderful amounts of treasure. Oh man, these traps are being brutal. 6 damage.
Possessed by evil intent.
Once again, we're going to relight the torch, get us up to bright, just until we kind of see what kind of a standing we're in. Not a single battle yet, which is kind of surprising. Not necessarily a bad thing, since the mission's goal is to complete everything. And I'm not entirely sure if experience works in combat or actually completing missions. Moving forward here. Kind of wish I didn't use that torch now. So here's our first shovel gone. I believe I got 2 of them, right? Yes, 2. So I have 1 left.
On preventing passage.
And we were torch again, and now we'll start being a little bit more sparing with our torches. Okay, still not a single fight. My Crusader can risk it. Map, so we'll be scouting. We do have a fight coming up, and another fight in that room. Wow, so I got a full map scout. Alright. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guaranteed fights. And that's it for this entire map. So I will most likely hold on to our firewood for... Oh, maybe not. Because that was not marked on the map, so that might not be completely 100% accurate. I want to get rid of him. I do not like these guys. They will do this. Tempting Goblet. 3 damage, oh, not a big deal. And then you see that 15 sanity gone. Bye-bye. So finish him off.
Disadvantage. Give them no quarter.
Give them no quarter indeed. Oh, and the crit, that hurts because that's going to give everyone a lot of sanity. So, we will miss an attack. That's glorious as always. I think we will just go to finish them off as quick as we can, not go for the flashy plays. However, you can do an AoE for damage to both because we don't need to worry about overkilling.
Surges as the enemy crumbles.
Perfect. And hit for 9, that leaves him with 1 HP. You could dodge, that'd be great. Oh, wow. I am going to defend in the hopes that I get exactly this, so I can do a heal before we end this. And now we can end. Oh, good, we'll get a double heal. Who's next? Perfect. Finish him off to Moss.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Alright, so we got a fight coming up in this room. I'm going to go ahead and light this torch before this fight.
In radiance, may we find victory.
Oh, and it's an armor stand. I've never seen one of those before. That's new. Alright, good. Starting off strong with a surprise. Hopefully we can take this guy out quickly. Please finish him off. No, not gonna happen. But I can do that and finish him. So that's the big detriment out of the way. Sanity starts playing major. What's that? So that gives you plus 20 protection. That's actually a good thing to have early on.
Executed with impunity.
And that's why we love surprising the enemy. 2 of them dead before they even get a chance to do anything. 1 damage, as long as he doesn't bleed. Yeah, that was nothing. 10. I probably could have ignored her, but I don't want her to do this right here, because that exact same predicament. I don't mind her pushing and pulling, but we will take the risk of extra damage from this guy. And I got a 50% chance of finishing him off if I hit, or I could just heal. What are you at? 19 to 22. You're missing quite a bit. I'm just going to go for a big heal on you. Yeah, healing in this game is a lot about just keeping people topped off as best you can. Excuse me, a hiccup.
This expedition
And let's check out this armor stand here. Suit of armor. Amidst the ruins. Armor protects the hero with a knightly aura. I'm okay with that. So we will head up here now. Zoom back in a little bit on the map. It'll drive me crazy. And we will know if this shows us everything by going through here. Eat. I'm surprised that's our first hunger. Or no, I took 2 stacks of food. That was our second hunger. So we're doing good on food this run. I was a little bit worried about it, actually. In all honesty. And we will continue on to this first treasure room here now. What do we got here? What is this? Altar of Light. Is that gonna... Engulfs the hero in a pale light. Plus 20% damage. I'm glad I got that on him. And a torch. So let's go ahead and re-brighten. Because we know that there was a fight that we weren't ready for, so there could be more fights along this ways. And we got spiders. These guys can be pretty brutal. But they're also pretty weak. Go ahead and finish this back one off. No, we're not. Yes, we are. And hopefully Damas, or not Damas, I really need to rename these guys so I know who I'm talking about. Web. You gonna resist it? Nope. Okay. Spit. Oh, that does a lot more damage than I remember them doing. Go ahead and finish both of them off now. And move on to the next round. Ah, man, the dodge. The dodge is real. 6 damage of 7 health. Bite, that's a lower damage with a chance to blight. And there's the end of that round. Moving on, finish it off. Wow, he missed twice in a row. I think that's got a higher accuracy, so we'll just go for the guaranteed 1 damage.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and
Unlocked strong box. Long forgotten strong box sits in a cool stone. Its contents unknown. The contents are mine. Getting a lot of money from this. And I think we will move down. Stashed heirlooms. Wonderful. Getting a good number of heirlooms on this run as well. Okay, so we got a trap. Get out of here. So what do we got? We got 10% trap resist. So your resistances on your screen are down here. I don't believe they actually affect, for instance, trap with disarming. They just affect how well they dodge. So in this case, I want to see... So either of these two have the best. What's your health at? You're at 21, you're at 19, so you can go for the disarm. You failed and got hit for 6 damage.
Cool machinations spring to life with a singular purpose.
Alright. And we will continue on. We know we've got a guaranteed fight here. I am not going to re-bright, because as you see, we get a plus bonus to being able to crit and a plus bonus to being able to loot. However, we also get a lot more stress, and monsters have better accuracy and damage. But the bonus to loot is always a nice thing. I'll go ahead and try to hit. Failed miserably. And I got crit right off the bat. That's brutal. I'm going to go for the heal, keep him topped off as best I can. And I think I'm going to try and pull you to the front instead of go for the kill. Perfect. You're going to try and push him back. You're going to miss, which is a double bonus for me. And I'm going to go for the AoE. Or am I? No, I'm just going to finish her off. No, I'm not. This game does not like me today. Okay. Eldritch Push, so you did get it off the second time, but that's okay. I'm pretty sure you can use all of his abilities from back there still. Alright, so can you finish her off? No, you will miss as well. Pistol shot. I think we will just... yeah, we'll just keep you here for now. As long as you can do damage, that's all that really matters. Okay, can you finish her off? Why can I not hit her? Are you kidding me? So this is not going well. I'm fairly certain my accuracy isn't supposed to go down. We're just going to heal everyone because everyone's pretty bad off. Unfortunately, we got a good heal. That puts him back in front. But that also means that I can pistol shot her again. So it's a base of 80. Am I getting lower? Yeah, I am getting lower. 67. 78. I'm going to go for him. He's got a better chance to hit. I need to start doing some actual damage. What do we got going on here? So you've got a 67 or a 78. What about this? 67 or 78, I'm assuming as well. I'm going to risk it for the biscuit. Perfect. Okay. Eldritch Pull. That'll pull him back to where I want him, so that's great. No, he'll resist the pull, of course. Oh, that's funny. And that puts her back out of my reach. But I can go for that. And then I don't believe this can give me a guaranteed kill on either one of them, so we'll go for that instead. And Demas, you're pretty much useless back there now, so move forward. Oh, the fucking crit. Oh, man.
Slightest lapse in concentration.
2? Is that how much they do? It is. Okay. Well, we'll finish this off, and we will camp in this next room.
As victories mount,
Perfect.
so too will resistance.
Another bonus of not using my torch before then is I get to camp now, which puts me back at full light.
A moment of respite. A chance to
Okay, so that tells you about camping.
becoming horrors.
How much food do I have? I have plenty to eat. That much. So what do we got here? We've got reduce stress by 10, stress resist, all companions, which costs 5. I will probably do that one for sure. Improve scouting chance. Reduces stress. What do you got? Heal. That's a boost, or a bonus, which is great. And stress resist. Another boost. And so what do we got? We got one religious guy. So that's not going to help for 4. That's not really worth it. We will do Zealous Speech, which is a big boost. And then we will go for Dressing His Wounds, which also got rid of his bleed, which is great. And then I want to give you your bonus. And I will give you... we'll give you this other boost. So there we are. That's the great thing about resting is these boosts. Like, that's major. I'm pretty sure 90 is the cap on your accuracy. But still. Oh, excuse me for a second. I'm going to mute my mic while I take a drink.
The light, the promise of safety.
Ah, delicious. Alright, so I'm going to move him back up here. And we shall continue on. I think I will head down this way to get that fight, because I do want to get some more treasures out of this if possible. I do still have that second shovel. Do we have any more on the way? We do possibly. I have no choice because there could be another one up there as well. So we will continue on. Onward for glory. We'll move forward, we'll let our light drop. I will not let my light drop because I'm not getting any bonus out of that at the moment. So we will fight this one at full light. Alright. So as you can see, they hit, that's the max damage they can do, and then they have a chance of stunning you. Oh man. This is not going my way.
Mortality
Good
clarified in
lord.
a single strike.
Go ahead and heal him up. And then I want to finish that guy off. And finish these two off. There we go, there's that done with.
Victory,
Health
but a
above.
victory nonetheless.
That's actually one of the few trinkets I've seen that's just plain good. I'm gonna hold on to that for now. I think I might actually give it to you instead for now. Because that should bring you up to 15 dodge. I wonder if it applies only in combat. Yeah, so I should see the bonus on that in combat. Oh, and that gives us the complete, so I'm going to actually move towards this room just to check out what this treasure is. Oh. Well, I was thinking about not looting that, but alright. I'm actually also partially only doing this so that I can get my torchlight down for this final fight, excuse me. By the way, moving backwards causes your characters to go insane quicker. Just so you know. Oh, great, torch. Just what I don't need. Found a lot of torches on this mission. Alright, you can try for it this time, because you got more health. You failed me miserably. And then if I have to retreat, I can, because I've got plenty of safety. So, we're going to use the rest of this food to get some health up here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we will continue on to this final fight. Unfortunately, I didn't get my stress as low as I want. And I got one of the worst possible fights that I could have gotten. So, 20% chance to crit. It's pretty great. I'm going to try to finish him off. Got the crit, good. And then he can be pretty brutal. They can do pretty decent damage. It still doesn't seem to be... I guess because I'm in the 50% range, I'm not above 75% and I'm not below 25%, it's not actually applying. So 25 to 75 is not applicable. That's what I'm taking away from that. And not too much else you can do except actually attack normally. Okay, we'll try and finish him off. These guys can do some pretty brutal things, but on the whole they're pretty weak. They're just big blockers. So 75%, I can probably get him up to 75% to see how that works. I don't think that's enough though. That is not enough. But I should have another attempt. I kind of want to see if that's how it applies. Oh, crit. Oh yeah, you can use that. And you can hit. There we go, that definitely puts him up above 75%. So now I kind of want to see. Yeah, so that's what it is. Okay. Finish him off. And what are we going to get from this fight? A bunch more money. So yeah, we've already got a lot of money. And a little bit more money. Perfect, so let's go ahead and end this mission.
The great ruins belong
And we will
to
see what we
us,
get, and I will probably end this
and
episode
we
here.
will find whatever secrets they hold.
Because this has definitely been a longer episode. We're up to, I believe, 40 minutes now. Yes, it does look like we're up to 40 minutes now. So, let's take a look at what we got. We got a total of 11,300 gold, 13 busts, 2 portraits, 0 deeds, and 12 crests, as well as our diseased herb, which is pretty actually useless. And What do we got here? We've got steady. That's great. Another positive. We're getting a lot of positives. Another positive. I'm just blowing the positives out of the water. I'm beginning to wonder if it's
Once,
based...
our estate was
Perfect.
the
If it's
envy of this
based
land.
on the amount of sanity they have when they finish the mission. Well, let's look at what the heroes we've got now, and then we'll end there. We've got... Get out of here. What do we got here? Grave Robber. I'm not too interested in one. What do you have, though? Not even any of the good abilities for early on, so I'm not going to worry about you. And... Open Vein is pretty useless. Don't you have one that causes you to lunge? Yeah, Duelist Advance. And then what do we got in the way of Plague Doctor skills? Battlefield Medicine's pretty useful. Blinding Gas. And... So... I think I might take him for now. And we will end the episode there. So thanks for watching, guys, and have a great afternoon, evening, night, or morning.